news. The Disney Disability Pass has changed. I was quite shocked about this news, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Hey guys, it's Heather here. Today we are going to be talking about the changes that will be coming to the Disney Disability Pass, otherwise known as the DAS Pass. So for those of you that do know, I actually put out a vlog about my Uncle Ben last week about our experience with the Disability Pass, because most of you do know my Uncle Ben that lives with us is autistic, so we do get this pass for him for that reason. And literally a week later, they decided to make changes to it, so which is okay. So that is the main reason why today I'm here to talk about it for my personal experience. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. So to start, these changes are not going into effect until May 20th, 2024 for Disney World. Disneyland, I think it's June. I don't have an exact date because I'm not a Disneyland creator. So I think it's like June 10th, but don't quote me on it. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and read what's exactly on the website, because some of the rules are not, I don't want to say exactly clear, but we're just going to read the website. So right here we have the Disability Access Service right here. I'm reading it right off a phone here on their website, right from disneyworld.com. So then we're going to go down here. So we're going to go right from the start. Learn how this service supports guests who, due to developmental disabilities like autism or something similar, are unable to wait in a conventional queue for an extended period of time. Plus find details about the registration process and usage of guidelines. So right from the start, it looks like this, the changes for the Disability Pass are going to be for people like that have developmental disabilities, like my Uncle Ben, for an example. So that's how I interpret it. It's like from April 9th to May 19th, it's still going to be the same. So if you do still have a trip planned, you could still have current plan that they are offering. So how it works, step one, registration is available via live video chat. So again, if you're an outer stater, it will still be this process. However, this is where the changes are gonna happen. You speak with a cast member via live video chat to determine the eligibility as soon as 30 days in advance of park visit. Please note, at this time, live chat is offered in English only. Guest visiting now through May 19th may visit the theme park guest relations location to speak with a cast member in person. Registration will no longer be available at the theme park guest relations location starting May 20th. So this is where everything's now going online, where if you are going to the park to inquire about getting the DAS Pass, you will not be able to. They will turn you away and say no, go online. Or that's what I'm interpreting from their website here. Again, it might be something, maybe they do make exceptions, but if you're coming, I would just do it online and try not to do it at the parks in case they do turn you away. If DAS is provided after a conversation with a cast member to determine the eligibility, the guest with a disability or a parent or guardian will participate in the registration process. This requires having a photo taken of the DAS registered guest. So again, they always take a picture of my Uncle Ben. That's nothing new. They will have that for him. So not a change there with the photos. So DAS registration, maximum party size is registered DAS guest and up to 3 additional party members for a total of 4 people in your party. So this is another big change. It used to be up to 6 people in the party can go with that person that has the pass. Now it's just going to be 4. So now I read somewhere, not on Disney website, that they will make exceptions to families, but I'm not seeing that necessarily here. So I don't know. I hope they do make exceptions if you're like have a family that has like 4 kids or something like that, where there's 6 in the party then. So, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue on. DAS is valid for up to 120 days. Once the service has elapsed, guests will need to re-register. So now it went from 60 days to 120 days, which is a really great perk because it's not the 60-day window. However,
it will be still like a whole starting over process again. I've also heard that the lines are really long to get the DAS pass online, so I'm a little bit worried about that when it's gonna come time to renew Uncle Ben's pass every single time, that we're gonna be having to wait 2 hours opposed to just going to the park and getting it renewed there and literally taking 30 seconds. Step 2, request a return time. After you've registered and entered the theme park, you can request your first return time. On the day of your park visit, guests registered in a DAS can make return time selections right in the My Disney Experience mobile on the phone of your visit. If additional assistance is required, guests can also obtain return times directly from a cast member at any guest relations or guest experience team location. The return time will be comparable to the current standby wait. It's like that is still the same with getting it at the park, return, one at a time, getting it at the physical location at Epcot, Magic Kingdom. So it looks like that has not changed with that protocol. Step 3, enjoying the park. On the day of your visit, have fun exploring the park until you can redeem your return time. After a return time has been redeemed, your party can request another one by using the My Disney Experience mobile app or return to a guest relations or guest experience team location. And yeah. Another thing I wanted to add as well at the number, they said if you have frequently asked questions, they named some questions that you might ask. There's also, they have a phone number down below of if you do have any questions about it. So my mom actually tried to call this number today just to kind of ask a couple questions to confirm some facts from the article. So then it said that the number was disconnected. So yeah, there is an email, so it looks like everything now will be through their email, which is disability.services@disneyparks.com. So if you do have any questions, reach out to them through the email, not the phone number. Another thing that it looks like too, based off of what I'm reading from the article that is not there at all, that I mentioned in my vlog last week, is the advanced disability time. It looks like you won't be able to book any rides in advance. So it looks like you'll just have to do it all at the park when you do get there. So that is a big change if you want to book your passes in advance. So you won't be able to do it. So another thing I heard as well, this is just something I heard, is they are going to be doing something called a return to queue, where if you do need to step out of line to go to the bathroom or something like that, because that was part of the Disney Disability Pass, as people would say that they could not wait in line because they have to get out for either they have diabetes and they need to rush out of line for something with that, or they have like IBS and they need a bathroom nearby, or things like that, like those kind of disabilities. And from what I've heard, they might do something like that where you can get in line and then get right back to your spot. Again, I don't know if that's true, that's just a rumor. So it'll be interesting to see. So it's going to be interesting. So my opinion about this personally is, I still think it's great they're offering it for people with developmental disabilities like autism and things like that, because that's not going to change for Uncle Ben, which I'm really relieved about because he needs that pass. I do feel like, to be honest, some people that have physical disabilities, I feel like still do need it, and things like that. I do feel bad because I think the pass should extend to more than just that, because there are people that are disabled in other ways that can't wait in the lines. I feel a little bit conflicted about it. So then there's the other side of things where people really abuse this pass, and I've seen it myself. And I had people message me privately saying, "Oh, Heather, while you stream, you should try to get the disability pass so that way you can cut the line." And I'm like, heck no, I'm not disabled. I do not need this pass. Like, I'm not gonna abuse it, that's awful. So to anybody that has abused the pass, it just makes it more difficult to get it for people that genuinely need it. So that is everything that I've read from the pass. It is going to be very interesting how things play out. I might have to do another video in the future with our experience, if anything has still changed. So they did say they are going to be doing it for people with, you know, developmental disabilities. So it'll be interesting if they do make exceptions for some people that have certain disabilities, or if they change their mind with certain disabilities. So we'll see in time. It'll be interesting. Yeah. So if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will try my best to answer them for you since it is a new procedure. There's definitely a few things that I am still finding out for myself too. Well, and that, my friends, that is the end of the chapter. Go comment down below. What is your opinion about the new Disney Disability Pass? What are your opinions? Are you happy? Are you sad? How do you feel? I definitely am curious to see other people's opinions about these new changes and get a conversation started because I am curious. Check out my links down below. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, share. There will be more vlogs in the near future. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next chapter.